Hello again. I'm June Anderson, and I'm glad you stopped by Glass with a Class today. This is a place where you might learn a little something about depression glass and get to see a pretty piece of it. Let's jump right in and see if we can pick up a little nugget of wisdom about depression glass. We said last episode that we were going to talk this time about what to do when you have a multi-piece item and thought you had all the pieces, but you don't. These would be items such as sugar bowls and lids, butter dishes and lids, salt and peppers and lids, underplates or trays for items you didn't know came with underplates or trays, and just all kinds of things. Well, you get my drift. Well, you have to go on a search, and not to be a Debbie Downer, but you may never find that missing piece. Now, don't get upset. I said you may never find it. Lots of people find the missing pieces to their depression glass puzzles. Some pieces are just more plentiful than others. Here are some places to begin your hunt. The fastest may be online auction sites and social media sites. There are folks there that are very glad for you to take some of their excess glass off their hands. There are websites with glass and antiques dealers just waiting to make your day by providing your little missing piece. But the prices may or may not be up your alley. You'll just have to check into it and maybe give it a shot. Just be sure you're not buying a reproduction. Sometimes, especially if you're a new collector or maybe haven't been able to get your hands on a depression glass book, you may have picked up the prettiest little sugar bowl and creamer that you ever laid your eyes on, only to get them home and discover a picture online or in a book that shows a lid on that sugar bowl. You thought it was an open sugar bowl, one without a lid. But now you find that it's supposed to be lidded. Oh no, why didn't they tell me? Some sellers don't even know they're supposed to be lidded. That's an honest mistake when you buy at places that don't specialize in glass or antiques, like thrift stores. Thrift stores. Now there's another good place to find your missing piece. Thrift stores are fun places to go on a hunt. You may find all kinds of little glass lids and butter dishes that need lids and sugar bowls that need lids. And just so you know, sometimes people will put a lid on an item that it doesn't match and try and pass it off to you. Just because a pink lid looks like a sugar bowl lid doesn't mean it fits your pink sugar bowl. You may want to take a pocket depression glass guide along with you just to be sure you're buying the right item and not another item that's missing something. And you might just happen up on something you just can't leave at the store, and you need to know if it's all there. Well, let's look at today's featured piece of glass. This is our featured item today because it goes along with today's missing piece theme. This is a sugar bowl in pink in the cherry blossom pattern from GWAC Glass Company. We mentioned Jeanette when we talked about this pattern several episodes ago. Remember my pink sandwich tray with handles? I can't really remember where I got this little sweetie, but I bought it without checking my ID books and thought it was an open sugar bowl. But I later found out I was wrong. It's missing its lid. It's supposed to look like the one in this picture. You see this picture right here? This bunch of green glass. This is the cherry blossom. And you'll see right here on that side that there's my sugar bowl, but it has a lid. And mine does not. I'll find it. I'm sure I'll find a lid for it one day. But this just proves that we can be fooled if we let our guard down. My friends who have been collecting, buying, and selling depression glass for years can tell you that you just have to be patient and learn your patterns. Look at ID books and just be careful. It's still pretty without the lid, but it's not complete. Okay, cute little friend, you go sit over here while we talk about the class portion of Glass with a Class. It's just a one-word subject today. The word is persevere, and it's sometimes mispronounced. It means to keep going, keep on, persist, continue, carry on, even in the face of difficulty or hopelessness. It's easy to see why it's mispronounced. Folks just think there needs to be another R sound in there, so they say persevere instead of persevere. I guess one good way to remember how to say it is to remember its meaning. Persevere means to keep going even when things are severe. Persevere, not persevere. I looked and couldn't find the word persevere, so persevere it is. Let's all persevere in learning to pronounce persevere. Keep going even though it may seem hopeless. Here's a Bible verse containing persevere. James chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is a man who perseveres under trial, for once he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life which the Lord has promised to those who love him. I hope you had a nice time here today. I did. Join us again next time when we'll talk about something glowy. And yes, glowy is a word. See you then. Bye-bye.